Hello everyone, I Kanira Chirag, Faculty of Diploma Computer in Dr. Subhash Technical Campus. Welcome all to Lecture 8 of Unit 5, Toast, Menu, Dialog, List and Adapter. In this lecture, we'll discuss about how to perform CRUD operation on SQLite database. SQLite database CRUD operation. Android provides different way to store data locally, so using SQLite is one the way to store data. SQLite is a structured query based database, hence we can say it's a relational database. Android OS has its own implementation to perform CRUD, means create, read, update, delete operation. So Android provides set of classes available in Android.database and Android.database.SQLite package. While using SQLite, there could be two different ways to perform different operations like create, read, update and delete. One writing raw query and another is using parameterized function, or we can say parameterized query. First is create. How to perform create database on SQLite? Creating a database is very simple in Android by using SQLite Open Helper class. SQLite Open Helper class is an abstract class with two abstract methods on create and on upgrade, and many more database helpful function. Whenever we need to create a database, we have to extend SQLite Open Helper class. We can see how we create database in SQLite. On create, method is called only for once throughout the application lifecycle. It will be called whenever there is a first call to get readable database or get writable database function available in super SQLite Open Helper class. So SQLite Open Helper class call the onCreate method after creating database and initiate SQLite database object. Database name is passed in constructor call. OnUpgrade is only called whenever there is updation in existing version. So to update a version, we have to increment the value of version variable passed in the superclass constructor. In onUpgrade method, we can write query to perform whatever action is required. In most examples, you will see that exiting tables are being dropped, and again onCreate method is being called to create a table again. But it is not mandatory to do so. It all depends upon your requirement. We have to change database version if we have to edit a new row in the database table. In this case, if we have requirement that we don't want to lose exiting data in the table, then we can write alter table query in the onUpgrade method. Next is to perform insert, read, delete and update operation. There are two different ways. First is write parameters query, which is recommended, and second is write raw queries. Parameters queries, these are those queries which are performed using inbuilt function to insert, read, delete or update data. These operation related functions are provided in SQLite database class. Second method is raw queries. These are the simple SQL query similar to other database like MySQL, SQL Server, etc. In this case, user will have to write queries as a text and pass the query string in raw query or execute SQL method to perform operation. Android documentation don't recommend it to use raw query to perform insert, read, update, delete operation. Always use SQLite database class to insert query, update, delete function. Following is an example of raw query to insert data. While using raw query, we never come to know the result of operation. However, with parameterized query function, a value is returned for success or failure of operation. So first operation is insert. To perform insert operation using parameters query, we have to call insert function available in SQLite database class. Insert function is 3 parameter like public long insert. First is table name, second is null column head, and third is content values, where table name is the name of table in which data to be inserted. Null column head may be passed null. It requires the table column value in case we don't put column name in content value object, so a null value must be inserted for that particular column. Value are those value that needs to be inserted. Content value is a key value pair based object which accepts all primitive type value. So whenever data is being put in content value object, it should be put again table column name as a key and data as a value. Insert operation will return a long value, means number of inserted row if successfully inserted, or -1 otherwise. Here is a simple example to insert a data in SQLite database. We can see the first database open in writable mode, then we put data in content value pair using put function, and then after we call the insert function, then after we close the database. Update function is quite similar to insert, but it requires 2 additional parameters. It does not require null column head. It has total 4 parameters. 2 are similar to insert function, that is table name and content values. Another 2 are where clause and where arguments. Here where clause is tell the database where to update data in table. It is recommended to pass questions along with column name in where clause string. Similarly, where arguments array will contain values for those columns whose against questions has been put in where clause. Update function will return number of rows affected if success, 0 otherwise. Here is the simple use of updates. Now next operation is delete. Similar to insert and update, delete function is available in SQLite database class. So delete is very similar to update function apart from content values object, because it does not require in delete public integer delete. First is table name, second where clause, and where arguments. Function has 3 parameters. They are totally similar to update functions parameter and are used in the same way as in update function. Here is the simple use of delete. Here where clause is optional. Passing null will delete all rows in table. Delete function will return number of row affected if where clause passed, otherwise will return 0. If you want to remove all rows and require count of deleted 1, also then pass 1 as a where clause. Next operation is read. Reading from a database table is bit different from other functions like insert, update, delete. SQLite database class provides query method to read data from table. Query method is overloaded with different set of parameter. It returns cursor object, so cursor is a result set with the required data. It provides different functions really helpful while reading data. Following are some overloaded query function. First is cursor query, content string table name, string columns, string selection, selection arguments, group by, having, and ordered by, and last argument is limit. Second overloaded function is content first table name, second columns, next selection, selection arguments, group by, having, and last one is ordered by. And next is function of cursor is contain boolean, then after string name, columns, selection, selection arguments, group by, having, order by, and limit. Most of the parameters in query overloaded function are optional. Expect from table and distinct. Any of other parameter can be passed as null. Distinct is passed as a true cursor. Data set will not have any duplicate row. So the use of cursor for retrieving data or read data from SQLite database. Thank you for watching this lecture. For more video, like our YouTube channel, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.